Bridget and welcome back to Small Scoop. This week I'm going to be reviewing two different sizes of floral crown headbands. I know these are really popular, so I was going to go over the differences in those. The fruit messenger bags, that's what they have them listed as. Fruit purses for, I would say, toddlers. My daughter's 5, she carries the watermelon. Also the Joyfolie Inspired top. I know that's super popular. I actually have it, the original in a size 6 and the AliExpress version in a size 6, so we can compare the absolute differences in both of them. And then a harem set, gender neutral. I bought it for my daughter, but it's definitely more boy. Don't want to leave our boys out. And a baby set from, again, Abby Fish. That's the same store I've bought the other sets from. So okay, so first up, I'm going to be reviewing the harem set that I bought for my daughter. This is, I don't know, it seems to be pretty popular. It said, "Did we just become best friends?" Quote from Step Brothers. Definitely one of my favorite movies. I know it's a lot of people's on a lot of people's list for favorite movies. I've seen it actually listed with 2 different style pants, but these are the pants I went with. The quality is nice. They're really soft. They seem very true to size. My daughter's going to be 8 months this week, and these would be too big on her. So this is the 10 to 12 month size. I mean, it depends how, you know, chubby. I don't have really like chubby babies, but the pants measured 16.5 inches. I don't know if that helps you or not, but I definitely think true to size. And it came about 3 weeks. I ordered it on April 24th and it came May 13th. It just came this past Friday. It was $5.82. Definitely worth it. It's hilarious. I love it. So we'll probably just put a pink bow on and wear with pink moccasins or something like that, just to kind of make it more girl. But it's just, to me, it's definitely more of a boy set. But I definitely recommend it. I love it. It's really cute. Next up are the satchels, the purses. So I was saying this last time about how if I'm not real sure about something, I'll order it, just one item, and then I wait to see if I really like it, and then I'll go ahead and order another, because I hate to like leave one child out. So I try to get them the same things so they don't fight over it. But so I ordered the watermelon purse first. This is actually sold out. I just checked from the seller, but I'm going to go ahead and search around and see if I can find a separate link, a different link for this messenger bag. That's what they refer to it as. But the leather is really, really nice quality. Like I said, more of, I don't know, like a cow leather. But these actually are not stitched on. They're just, oh no, they are stitched on. So it looks like they did the green leather first and they stitched on, they stitched the seeds onto the red and then stitched the red onto the green. But the inside is really soft. It's just held together with this Velcro. The string is definitely long enough. My girls wear it as, you know, a crossbody thing. So I really, really liked it. I paid, let me see, I paid $6.69. I had ordered it on March 3rd and it came March 15th, so it came like super fast, and I loved it so much that I went ahead and I ordered the pineapple one that very same day. Let me tell you about the pineapple one. I do like it. It is definitely not the same quality. So it was really kind of surprised when it came. Again, this part is stitched on, fine and dandy. It all seems to be, you know, intact and doesn't look like it's going to break anytime soon. But the leather is, mind you, it's very soft, but it is so thin, like really thin. Nothing like this one. So the other thing I was kind of hoping was that the pineapple leaf was going to be on both sides, but it's really just on the one side. So I still like it. It was a little cheaper than the watermelon one. It was, let's see, $5.89, and it came in 12 days. So this seller is, for me, seems to be consistently quite quick with their shipments. Yeah, I definitely recommend them. I recommend this one slightly more just because it's, you know, a little better quality, but I don't see, you know, this one not lasting. It's just, you know, it just seems more flimsy. So I definitely recommend it. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and find you an additional link for this one, but again, worth the buy. Okay, so the next see, items are the floral crowns. These are super popular. I had bought these, so interestingly enough, I bought these two. Charlie's 2.5, and I got these summer. She was 6 months. So I got these 2 years ago from a shop on Instagram. Mind you, long story short, this is the only package that was ever lost and then showed up like months later. Looked like it had been run over by a truck, but so not important. But I bought these from an Instagram seller 2 years ago. I think I paid, I can't even tell you, probably between, I think each one was $8. So again, I got them and I was like, these are so cute, perfect. And now I know that that's, you know, these are basically the ones I just recently bought, and they're exactly the same. They're the exact same. The leaves, the way they're intertwined with the leather. I mean, it is like everything. So I think the seller was smart on Instagram. She definitely cut the band to size it appropriately, because when I bought these, I bought them for, you know, an infant. But she definitely didn't make these herself. I'm guessing she bought them wholesale and then made a killing. So anywho, these actually, so in my opinion, these ones are so much nicer, and I don't know, I mean, these are good for teeny tiny babies, and my daughter still, she's, you know, going to be 8 months, she wears these ones depending on what color she's wearing, what outfit she's wearing. But I just really think these are like a nice size. They measure let's see, 9.75 inches. They actually both measure the same. The ones I bought off of Instagram measure 8 inches, so that's how I know she cut them. But so my daughter wore this color just 2 weekends ago, and I did tie it off the back. So if your child has dark hair, then great, but you could see it, but I don't think anybody really paid much attention to it. But these ones didn't come as nearly as smashed, and I still have the other ones. So I got the blue, the purple, the pink, I think there was another one, but in these bigger ones, oh yeah, the peach, orange. The colors are nice. I'm not going to open them all, but they just come like this. So these ones weren't nearly as smashed down. The other thing is, like, if they get smashed, these smaller ones, let's not look at these because technically I don't officially know where those came from, but the smaller ones came really kind of smashed down. I don't know if you can see that, but when I try to pull them apart, it really seemed pointless. I mean, so if that's your thing, I know that was on the reviews and people had said they were kind of smashed, but again, they probably still look really cute on. I know she's worn them a few times and it doesn't really bother me. See, on this one has like glue hanging off, so you could just pull that off, but no big deal. So, okay, so price-wise, the small ones were, let me see, I'm sorry. The small ones were 53 cents. They were really cheap and, in my opinion, worth it. Definitely worth it, considering I paid $8 for these ones 2 years ago. But small ones were 53 cents. The bigger ones were $1.17. So, my opinion, buy them. They're so cute. Okay, so I know some people are like really into like the big floral crown. That's just not my thing. That's not our style. Where we live, that's not something that's super popular that you can kind of like get away with. I mean, we're definitely wanting to like try and set our own trends, but you know, I don't want to get a ton of side glances. So it's just not really popular where we are. So this is probably as big as I would go anyways. So yeah, $1.17. I ordered these February 11th. These took a while. So I ordered them February 11th, and they weren't even scanned in to be exported until March 2nd. So honestly, I don't know from there how long they arrived, but I do remember thinking they took an awful long time. And when I look at the delivery confirmation and the tracking, it doesn't update any time after when it's actually been exported out of the warehouse and cargoed out. So these, I'm going to say probably like five weeks, but again, if you order enough out in advance, it's not really that big of a deal. So the other ones came about 3 weeks, the smaller ones. But two different sellers. So I'll attach the links. All right, so the next item is the ever so popular, and I know I'm like super close to the camera this week because I'm trying to, you know, figure out a way for you guys to see small details. But this is the Joyfolie Inspired ruffled shirt. My husband calls it the puffy shirt from Seinfeld. I'm dating myself there, but okay, so this shirt I purchased, and I kind of, now looking back on it, probably paid way too much. So the Joyfolie shirt, I paid $14.55. I just saw it listed this week at like $6. So I'm gonna make sure I link this shop that I bought this exact one from, and then I'm gonna link the $6 one so that you at least have an option and you can decide what you want to do. But I ordered it February 24th. It came March 12th. This is a 6T, as is my Joyfolie. So has a tag on it, just goes to show. So the major difference is with these two shirts. The first one is material. This, the complaint with this Joyfolie one is that it runs small. It does. Okay, so these are both 6Ts. I have a tiny, a very slender 5-year-old. She just turned 5 in March, so she wears, you know, a lot of 4s. But so I would definitely say for both of these, you might want to size up at least 2 sizes, because she's 42.5 inches and she weighs 32 pounds. She's pretty little. But this one is great for her, the actual, the original one, because it does run real slender. So if you don't have a skinny mini, this might not work for you. But the colors are different. And if I'm not able to edit to get close-ups, I have a bunch of pictures I have of these side by side and of my daughter wearing them, so I can attach them to the video. But the first thing is the color is different and the material is different. So when you're looking at this, it's more of like a cream, and when you're looking at the AliExpress one, it's definitely white. So the AliExpress one has it's white, has no stretch, but it's wider. So, you know, for my skinny little girl, it's almost a little too wide on her. The reason I bought this was because, one, I was really interested to see what the differences were, and the other was because I want her to wear this, but I don't want her to wear it to preschool. So this was like our preschool version of it, and you know, I don't have to worry about it getting ruined. She's pretty good with her clothes anyways. But so measurements. I'm just going to go through the measurements very quickly, and then you'll kind of know. So this one runs a little wider. The AliExpress one runs wider and shorter, and the Joyfolie one obviously is not as wide in the bust and runs a little longer. So here are the measurements. So the front, this is all the AliExpress. The front was 14 inches long, and I measured from the top to this part here because, let's be honest, this looks really short, and I don't want my daughter's, we don't do midriffs here, so I want to make sure that it was at least long enough to cover her belly. So the AliExpress one, the front is 14 inches, the sleeves are 11.5 inches long. The back from the shoulders down to the longest point measures 23.5 inches, and the bust, here where this empire waist is 12 inches across. So that's the AliExpress measurements. The Joyfolie measurements were, the front was 15.5 inches, so that's 1.5 inches longer. The sleeves were 13.75 inches, so again, you're looking at 2.25 inches longer on the sleeves. The back was 25 inches, so 1.5 inches longer in the back, and then the bust was 10 inches, so 2 inches, not as wide, I don't want to say, more narrow in the bust. So AliExpress was 12 inches across, and the Joyfolie one is 10 inches across. So that's what you need to know. I own them both in the same exact size. I love them both in the same exact size for different reasons. But I mean, what do you want to? It depends on what you want to spend. So to me, this was worth it when I got it on sale. I would never have paid full price for it, but it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. But this is definitely a good replacement for it. So I recommend, like I said, I will attach both links, and you can decide what you want to do. I wouldn't, now that I'm looking and seeing the shops are coming down on the price, you know, don't pay $14.55 or whatever it is I paid. Don't pay that much, because I've seen them $9, $10. the $6. So just you can decide what you want to do there. So the last one I have to review is the set. This was the first set that I purchased from Abby Fish, and then from this I purchased all the other ones. The first thing you need to know is it's navy, not black. So navy and white, and then the navy and white with the lace is kind of a cream. So I guess some people on the page were a little bothered by this. I am not. It's just personal preference. This one definitely runs. The top is true to size. The bottoms are small. For us, it didn't matter. This is a 3T, and if you look, so this was the one I just reviewed the other day, and the pink set. I feel like this was a 10-month size, but they're about the same. So actually, this one has a little more cover, like it's a little wider in the crotch area here, the pink one. So for us, it didn't much matter because my daughter's not in a diaper anymore. She's not in a pull-up. She's just an undie, so it's not a problem for us. She could wear it. Will she wear it? Probably not, because I said the other day that I usually don't put them in these bloomer sets after they turn 2. But the top, this is the 3T again. It seems pretty true to size. This time it has the snaps in the front here. And ties in the back. Same style as the other ones. I actually brought, now I know this is not the same style, and I'm always making these videos at night when my kids are asleep, so I can't really go into their rooms. I don't want to wake them up. But this is the 18 to 24 month. It's not the same style, this Baby Gap tank here. 18 to 24 months. But I'm buying all these things for next summer. It's crazy. But you can see here, if I hold them up lengthwise, it's about 2 inches on the bottom. So that's how you know it's, hopefully you can see that, true size. The top. And it's not as wide, of course, but you can adjust it based on how tight you want to tie it. This set I paid, you see I keep switching this back and forth, $7.83 for. Totally worth it. Again, on the page, on our Facebook page, AliExpress Baby Kid, people were saying they weren't real pleased with how it washed up, but I don't know. I kind of always go in with that mindset. It's like, you know, I paid $7 for this, so yeah, I'd like it to wash up great, but I wouldn't put it in the washer. That's just me. I would not put it in the washer because it's not going to probably wash up great. And navy doesn't usually wash up great to begin with, so just keep that in mind. But I really like it. I think it's worth this $7.83. And just keep in mind that the top runs true to size, maybe a little big. I don't think big, but true to size, and the bottoms run small. So if you have a toddler still in a diaper, you know, keep that in mind. But I have a feeling this is probably the same. I'm guessing it probably doesn't get much bigger or smaller based on what these ones are. And I think the floral set that I reviewed in the very first video, I looked at those. They were pretty close too. So, but worth it, in my opinion. Definitely worth it. So that's it for this week. Like I said, we're going to keep trying to put out the videos every other day. I'm trying, but please, I know we have the comments disabled, but you can definitely join the Facebook group. That's like your best bet right now, is to join that Facebook group. Super helpful. You can ask us anything there, post your own reviews, post comments of what you want us to review, and you can definitely email us. The link, our address is in the description underneath the video, so which is smallscoopinc@gmail.com. But other than that, you know, just feel free to contact us if you have any questions. And again, please keep coming back and checking in and subscribing. We definitely need you to subscribe so that we can continue to make more videos and help you all out as best as we can. Other than that, have a good week. Take care.